What's up, guys? We're doing the next video installment of the Ultimate Bug Out Bag, and we're still going through the exterior here. So underneath the water filtration system, we've got a large rear pocket, which I have another bag in here. And I like to keep stuff compartmentalized. It just makes for easier access and organization. So this is just some cheap boxy type bag that I picked up at a thrift store. In here I've got some fine grit sandpaper. Some of this stuff will seem random, but I just put it where I think it'll fit. And then a hand warmer. This is a large one. It says it lasts up to 18 hours. So you can put that against your chest at night if you're really cold. Those things come in handy. I've woken up really cold before at nighttime and got those out, and they do the trick. Then this pouch, we have all kinds of stuff. This is just a Walmart bag, and I've got a cooling towel. So it's dehydrated now, but you add water to it and it'll keep you cool. So whether you're hot or cold, I have something in here that'll help with that. This is just a plastic scrubbing sponge. We're doing dishes. A cheap pair of gloves. Pair of scissors. Scissors are good because if you need to cut your hair, you probably don't want to be using a knife. So scissors are great for that. Some green twine with a piece of fat wood in it. Again, cordage and fire starting. This is pretty cool. It's just like a little mesh container, metal. This really is just a piece of felt fabric. It's just in there to keep stuff from rattling around. You can use that for other things. Piece of foam, and then 4 tea candles. This you can actually sit up and you can use that as a stove if you needed to. Typically you don't want to use candles as a stove, but you could use that for that. This container, it can also be used to hold live bait, like crickets and things, because it does have holes. So if you're fishing or trapping, that's another use for that. More plastic bags, just good to have in general. This is a small container and it's got a mag bar with a striker and some wood, cotton, just kind of like a miniature fire starting kit. And then the only thing left in there is a bunch of cordage. So we've got 750 cord with a Ranger band, some 850 cord, a little 550. So we've got probably over 100 feet of paracord right there. And this is the extra strong stuff, so it has more inner strands than normal paracord if you wanted to strand that out. And that's that bottom pocket. So then we can go up to top pocket here. These pockets are kind of weird because they're narrower at the top, so they're harder to get stuff out. For signaling, this is a helmet strap used in the military that's reflective. You can tie that on whatever you want, just hang it on the back of the pack, and anyone can see you at night. This is a waterproof pack cover. And this should be, for the most part, fairly waterproof. But you put this over the top, it'll fit over most of it. It's not Not going to cover the whole thing, it's a big pack, but it'll waterproof the top and let water run off. It's got elastic on it too, so you could use that for a number of different things for waterproofing. Let's see. Okay. Then hooded poncho. It's the cheap emergency poncho. So when it starts raining, I can come in here, grab the poncho, grab the cover, and now me and my pack are waterproof. This is a rat trap for small game trapping. I put it into the sock because it protects it, keeps things from snagging. This is modified. I have another video showing the mods. It's got a piece of wood here, which just makes it more lethal when the trap comes around that, because it catches the animal's neck there. It's pre-baited. I've glued seed to this. I've put a coin here, which raises these bars, which gives it more spring power. And then I've spray painted the whole thing so it's camouflage. So this is great for rodents in particular. And again, you're walking along, you see a hole or a great place to put a trap, just come in here, it's right there. Here we have a 110 conibear, and I basically never see these in bug out bags. And this is probably going to be literally your best item for catching game. Better than hunting, better than the rat trap. And that one is also camouflaged. Some paracord to tie that chain out. And it's just a conibear trap, so you're going to catch rabbits, birds, all kinds of stuff with that, rodents. And with the rat trap, just having these alone is really big. It's very important. And that's all in that pack. Up top, probably one of the most important items is going to be your cutting tool. And this is the SCH F2SM, I believe, or SCHF2. Hollow handled survival knife. I've added this grip here so it's not just metal, it's nice and soft. Technically it's full tang because it's one piece of metal, partially serrated. It's just a great durable, reliable knife. It's got that nice flat pommel. Inside I've got a survival kit, which has the normal fishing matches, like, you know, fishing line, hooks, needles, spider wire, all kinds of good stuff, tinder. So that's the knife itself. And then I also have other survival items built into it. There's a bandana, paracord, some wire for snares, thumb light, some tinder, a sharpener, a mag bar, a survival tool which has thermometer, compass, whistle. So pretty comprehensive in there just for the knife. So if I needed to separate from the pack and take the knife, I've got basic survival items right there. I'm actually going to leave this on here. But this is a bag that I made. And it's got an inner liner that's like a synthetic leather. but it's basically waterproof. And it's padded with cotton. And then this is a faux suede on the outside. So it's real thick and durable. I've just repurposed some webbing and made this rim, this lip, and then a loop for a carrying pocket. So turns this into like a giant dump pouch. Inside of it, I've got a camouflage fleece throw blanket. And then inside of that, I have a 2.5 gallon collapsible water jug. So that was what I was talking about in the other video to go along with my water filtration system. So in addition to my aluminum water bottle and my square canteen, I've got 2.5 gallons of additional storage for water, which means that I'll have enough water on hand to where I can use it for showering, washing dishes, and I don't have storage issues to where the only water I can store is for drinking. So that just makes everything a lot more convenient. And again, I have the space up here. It's lightweight, so I can just throw it in there, and that's good to go. And if it rains and I don't have the pack on, this is fairly waterproof. So even this blanket probably won't get very wet, maybe just a little bit on the end. This pouch, it goes along with that. This backpack down here, it just adds more storage capabilities if I want to take off and just go like hunting or something, gathering items. I could put firewood in here, tinder, wild edibles, game, and it's just a giant dump pouch. And I could even, with or without the water jug in there, just with the blanket or leaves, I can make a pillow out of that as well. So again, these items are multi-use items, but they all have a purpose. And as much as I believe in redundancy to an extent, I haven't gone crazy with it, as you'll see. I've got a lot of different items that give me capabilities for a lot of different tasks. So I don't have 50 knives. I don't have fire starting kits in every pocket. I do have a little bit of fire starting here and there, just because it's small and doesn't take up a lot of space. But I'm very conscientious about weight and space. So the items that I do have all serve a purpose, and they give me additional capabilities, and that's just really important. So the next video that we'll do will actually be getting into the inside of the bag, and we'll look at all the rest of the items in there. Alright guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.